was lost. I was in a dark place. I was in Atlanta Federal Prison. I was addicted to methamphetamine, marijuana, cocaine. I was arrested for a conspiracy to purchase methamphetamine, conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine.
I was living in a dark place, broken, unsure of my future, and afraid.
I was a drug addict for over 35 years. God put me in jail and left me there for 6 months, wouldn't let me out. I was raised in church, but I had run from God for years.
I was addicted to opiates. I was lost, and I was found.
You know, I spent a lot of time running from God, not trusting God, so to say, just due to events and circumstances in life that, you know, pushed me away from God. Not that God ever left me, but I left Him, so to say.
When I was arrested, I had no intentions of quitting drugs. But once I was in jail, I found Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ started softening my heart, and He just changed me. Celebrate Recovery got planted in my mind when I was in Atlanta Federal Prison, and I'm not who I used to be.
I was introduced to Celebrate Recovery while in jail in Morgan County. Ladies from the Community Christian Center came in and did classes. I did my first step study while I was in jail. I did Life's Healing Choices, which is part of a Celebrate Recovery program. And they encouraged me when I got out of jail to find a Celebrate Recovery and get involved.
Because of being arrested through Marshall County, ordered to do drug court, that led me to Lifepoint to get the little stamps. Thank God for the little stamps. And that led me with a relationship with Christ.
Kim had been telling me for years, you know, let's get involved in church, let's get involved in church. And I told her, you're more than welcome to go, but for me, I'm not ready. I'm not there. I just, you know, by all means though, you go. And I remember my first night here at CR, it was a testimony night. And I sat in the very back row, right there closest to the door, didn't really speak to nobody. Was really even reluctant to shake hands just because I just don't put myself out there very much. And as you can see where I am today doing this. So that really tells you come a long way through this process. And it took me about 6 months to decide that this was something I really wanted to do. And I never looked back.
Celebrate Recovery has affected me in the most positive ways you could ever imagine. I had to get around new people, different people, and Celebrate Recovery was the place to be. I started making new friends. I started experiencing love and Jesus' love. And I'm just glad to be at Celebrate Recovery.
Since all of this, I now work with the state of Alabama, helping people to get into treatment for recovery. If I could sum anything up in this, I would say it's hope and restoration.
I thank God for Celebrate Recovery. It's what keeps my husband and I straight. It's what gives us strength to go on.
It's just really amazing what God will do with you when you let Him. And this experience has been so life-changing and so rewarding in many ways, not just for myself, but to see what it does for others and to be able to give back what's been given to me. You reach this point through this process to where when you first start out, you're looking for that hand up, so to say, and you get to a point to where you're still doing both. You're still looking for that hand up all the time, but you can give back and be that reaching for that hand down also.
If you're thinking about coming to CR and wondering if you fit in, everybody's here for the same reason. And there's no reason why you should think that you don't fit in, because a year ago, it was a major help to me as far as coming here, and I know it can help you. Christ being involved in Celebrate Recovery is everything. I think he has everything to do with Celebrate Recovery, because as far as with me, he is pretty much the only reason why I am where I am now is because of Christ.
Celebrate Recovery is so important for people that are being court mandated or just want to come up here to see what's going on. Celebrate Recovery is a good tool to have for fellowship, for Jesus Christ being our higher power. It's just a place that is safe, and you get to experience everything God has to offer.
I've seen CR change lives over the past 8 years, 9 years that I've came here. It's amazing what God has done in just certain people, that you watch them get their families back, get their marriages back, get their self-esteem back, just their life in general, and they just grow, or you can see the growth. It is amazing to see people's lives change right before your eyes, and the brokenness be mended, and that's what God does for us here at Celebrate Recovery.
I can honestly say that from my personal experience, that if it was not for the Celebrate Recovery process, I don't know that I would have ever developed that relationship with Christ. Like I said, it's just been so rewarding what this process means to me, and I would love to do this as long as I possibly can. You become that person for somebody else that you saw in yourself at one time, and you bring them out of the dark and into the light.
I am a leader at Celebrate Recovery now. I am a conqueror. I am a child of God. I am an overcomer by the blood of the cross and the words of my testimony.
I am a believer in Jesus Christ. I am a recovering addict. I am a group leader at Lifepoint. I'm on the team leadership for Lifepoint. I work for the state of Alabama for a program called Ross, which is a recovery outreach support specialist, help people get into treatment.
I am the assimilation coach at Lifepoint CR. I have been a group leader for many different groups off and on.
I am a group leader. I am glad to be here, and I'm glad God found me.
I am a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm experiencing victory over drugs and alcohol. My name is Eddie Gore.
My name is Michael. I'm in long-term recovery from cocaine addiction. I'm a believer in Christ, and I am a group leader at Lifepoint.
My name is Kitty. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I'm in recovery from chemical addiction.
My name's David. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ who struggles with addiction and anger.
Hey, my name's Wes Kittle. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ that struggles with addiction.